Christy? Dee? Todd? Christy? Hey, everyone's home. They're at Pat's. Oh, you are here. I was just about to ring Pat. How are you?
Fine.
You okay?
Yes, fine.
Sure?
Yes, Richard, sure.
How was your day?
Oh, okay.
Just okay?
Yes, that's what I said, wasn't it?
All right, where are the children?
Over at Mum's.
They're at your mum's? Are they okay?
Yes, they're okay.
Then what's wrong, Dee?
There's nothing wrong, Richard. I just rang Mum this morning and asked if she'd mind me for a couple of days.
A couple of days? You're not well?
I'm fine. I thought she wouldn't mind. She enjoys their company, so I dropped them off at Mum's after school.
Yeah, but why? I mean, I can understand the weekend, but in the middle of the school week?
Richard, they're fine. It won't hurt them. I just need a break.
Why, Dee? What's the matter? What's wrong?
Everything's fine, Richard. I'm fine. The children are fine. Everything's okay. So please just forget it.
Forget what?
Just don't go on about it, all right? I made a decision. Send them to my mum's for a couple of days because that's what I wanted to do.
Okay. So, what are we going to do then?
About what?
Well, 2 days without the children. Do you want to maybe go out to dinner or see a movie or something? What do you reckon?
No, not really.
For 2 days we can...
I don't want to do anything.
All right, stay home. So, what's for dinner? I'm starving.
You'll find something in the freezer.
What do you mean I'll find something in the freezer?
Like I said, you'll find something in the freezer.
Look, tell me what's wrong, Dee.
Nothing. I'm fine. Just leave me alone.
All right. That would change.
Yes, you do that.
Better? What are all the suitcases and bags doing in the hallway? Did you finally have that clean out for the Brotherhood?
No, they're mine.
Of course. What are they doing in the passage?
I put them there.
Why?
I think you'd better read this.
What is it? Your handwriting? Not another love note, is it? Do you remember when we first started going out together, we used to send each other notes across the office? That's what this reminds me of.
Just read it, Richard.
This is a joke? Come on. Dee, you're kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding.
You want to leave? But why?
Because I have to.
What do you mean you have to?
I have to have my own life.
What, you're not happy with the life you've got here?
No, I'm not.
But why?
Richard, I'm sick of living the lie.
What lie?
The lie about me being the happy housewife. I'm not happy at all. And I haven't been for a long, long time.
But you didn't say anything, Dee.
And it's not Dee, it's Sandy. I am sick of being Richard's little Dee.
All right, Sandy, we can talk about this. You can't just leave.
Why not? I should have been gone. I was going to leave that note for you to find on the fridge, but my conscience got the better of me. Good old Dee, ruled by her conscience again.
Well, I'm glad you didn't go. Look, we can sort this out. We can talk to someone. I'm sure we can get some help.
Oh, don't be so bloody nice about it, Richard. I won't change my mind. I've waited for this day for a long time.
You didn't say anything.
Saying what? I'm unhappy? I want to leave? You can't talk about it, Richard. It just grows inside you until after a while it takes over. And every day seems worse than the day before. Until you decide to do something about it. And all the tension seems to go away. I feel great.
We were so happy here.
No, you were, Richard. Because you could go off to your office every day and be surrounded by people and conversation and talk and be interested and stimulated in what was happening around you. And then at the end of the day, you come home to us with tea waiting for you. What a great life, Richard.
Hey, I work hard.
I know.
You can go back to work.
It's not what I want.
Well, what do you want then?
I want to be free again. I want my life again. Do you understand?
Okay, we can talk about this.
Oh, sure, that's all you want to do. That's your answer to everything. Let's talk about it.
Well, at least that's a start.
Yes, like this house, the start of a nightmare.
What are you talking about?
Well, we had to have this house and land package, didn't we, Richard? The great start. Cheap land in the satellite city. You know what it's like? No, you don't. Their sign said no fences, but they didn't say no friends, no interests, or no normal existence.
You've made friends.
What, the Mothers Club? And the weekly chat on shopping day to some unsuspecting soul at the supermarket? You're not friends, Richard.
What about your aerobics classes?
What? All those overweight women who exercise once a week to help kill the weight gain caused by overeating, which comes from the sheer boredom of having to live here.
Living here can't be that bad.
Oh, can't it? How would you know? You always come back when everybody's here. Try being here during the week, Richard. You might as well have a 7-foot fence all around with barbed wire on top for all the interest others take in you.
You know, you could find some other interests or things to do.
There are no other interests here that would be of any interest to me.
Well, what do you want to do then?
I want to get away from here, get a life of my own.
We could all move. Make a new start in a new area.
That's not going to help, Richard. Don't you understand? I need my own life, free from all the baggage that goes with married life.
And what about Todd and Christy?
I don't know. They can stay with Mum and Dad for a day or two and then we can work it out from there.
And what am I supposed to tell them?
You don't have to tell them anything. I'll tell them. I'll see them in a couple of years.
What, so our children are just going to be dumped like that, are they?
They are not being dumped. They still have you as their father and me as their mother.
Oh, great. What a great family life. With the two parents living separately. How can you do this to our family?
Do what? Be honest enough to say that I can't cope with this marriage any longer? I am being honest with the children for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, and what's going to happen to them?
We'll work it out. Maybe they could stay with me during the week and you on weekends.
Oh, great. You've got it all worked out, haven't you? Where are you going to live?
That's for me to know.
What? You uproot our lives, say you want to leave, and take the children. You won't even tell me where you're going? You have got somewhere to go, haven't you?
Yes, it's no big deal. You must know, I'm going to move in with Kathy for a while.
Who, Kathy, your sister? I thought you didn't get on with her.
That was years ago, Richard. If you hadn't noticed, Kathy and I have been getting on for the last 8 to 10 years.
You always said she...
She what? Good old blinking Richard. You don't see what's going on around you, do you? To you, nothing changes. Kathy has stood beside me through this unhappy period. coming around a while to help me shift myself.
Oh, I'll bet she's the one who put all this in your head in the first place. Miss Misery couldn't get a good man if she tried.
Don't you talk about Kathy like that. She has always supported me, but she has never made my decisions for me.
She's never been happy about you being married. Always too busy with her career to settle down for herself. Not that anyone would want her.
How dare you? Kathy has made a life of her own, not like me, relying on you and 2 children to fulfill mine.
What, that's what you want?
Yes, a career, a life, motherhood. But look at me now. I hope I can be successful as Kathy.
Yeah, just don't become as bitter.
Kathy's not bitter. You can't see that, can you? She's as successful as you are, and that's what frightens me like you. Typical male attitude. You confuse success in a woman with bitterness. If a woman chooses a career over motherhood, then she's bitter and twisted. Well, I say good on her, because she's made a life of her own.
Yeah, but look what she's missed out on.
Oh, gosh, I can't see that she's missed out on much.
I don't understand you.
Well, you wouldn't. Because to you, success for a woman is children and the dream home. Success doesn't always have to be judged by possessions, Richard. Success can be setting yourself goals and achieving them. That's what Kathy's done with her life. Not like me.
What, so you feel you've achieved nothing in this marriage?
I wouldn't say nothing, but I don't feel like I've achieved very much.
Great. I work hard for us and you tell me you got nothing from it.
Well, not what I want.
You want then?
I want to be able to say that I've made my own life and achieved some of my goals.
What goals?
Well, goals like I can be self-sufficient, self-supportive, and still be a good mother.
Yeah? A good mother doesn't wreck a family.
Don't you hang that on me, Richard. You never once asked me what I wanted out of life. You always assumed you.
You should have talked to me about it. We could have worked it out together.
No, what, and let you take control again?
Oh, that's not fair.
Isn't it? I couldn't even have that bloody clothesline where I wanted it. You always know. It's always your way.
Well, why didn't you say you didn't want it where it is?
I did. But if you remember, when I did, I was being argumentative and irrational.
So why didn't you speak up for yourself more?
Oh, what? That you think you were wrong? Oh my God, how the bottom lip would have dropped.
That's not true.
See? Question you about anything and automatically become defensive.
You confuse defensiveness with me putting forward my own opinion.
So I do. Do I, Richard? I learned a long time ago that if anyone questions your opinion on anything, you automatically become defensive and disregard their ideas.
That's untrue.
See? You can't be told. I'm challenging you now and straight away you become defensive.
I am not defensive.
See? You can't be told.
Told what? I put a lot of thought into the things that I do. And I usually have good reasons for doing things the way I do them.
Yes. Takes an awful lot of thought to plan a 4-week vacation to Wilson's promontory.
What are you talking about?
Well, you always planned a family vacation on your own, and every year we went back to the same spot.
The children like it there.
Did they? They had no alternative.
Well, why didn't you say?
What? And make your vision of the perfect family holiday. Last Christmas, the children were bored as animals.
Weren't they enjoyed themselves?
We all enjoyed ourselves, Richard, just so we didn't disappoint you. It's a trait I passed on to Tom and Christy.
You really are out to hurt me, aren't you?
No, I'm just being honest. For too long I went along just so that I didn't rock the boat. There was an ego there, Richard, that couldn't be dented.
So it's all my fault.
Oh, don't be so defensive. It's both our faults. I thought that rather than upset you, I'd go along. Till I found the direction I was going in wasn't what I wanted.
We can change. We can start afresh.
No, we can't. It's too late. I now resent what has happened and I need to be my own person.
So, you won't be back, will you?
No.
Believe this.
I'm sorry, Richard. We've both made mistakes, but this is my chance for a new start. That'll be Kathy.
I don't want her in here. Not now.
Why?
This is our matter, not hers.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'm not. Just couldn't stand the thought of her wandering around here and gloating.
She's not like that. You don't know her.
Well, it's a bit late to get to know her now, isn't it? Look, tell her to wait in the car. I'll help you with your things.
Richard, don't.
Just tell her.
All right, I'll tell her. I told her.
Good. Dick, please, don't do this.
You know I'm not going to change my mind.
Please, Dee.
Look, as I've explained, Richard, it's too late. I have to go.
Here, I'll take them.
It's all right, I can do it.
I'll put them on the veranda for you. We should change your mind.
No, I'm not going to.
And what about the kids' school?
Well, they'll go to one near Kathy's place.
They won't be able to walk to school like they can here.
Well, I'll take them and pick them up just like I did here.
You won't be able to if you get a job.
We'll work it out.
And where are they going to play? They won't have the space to play like they have here.
We can go to the park.
Parks in the inner suburbs aren't safe. You don't know who's about.
I'll take care of them, Richard.
Just make sure that you do.
Is that some kind of threat?
No, I'm just saying, take care of our children.
Yeah, there are no more. That was the last one.
Was it?
Well, I'd better go.
Well, if that's what you feel you have to do.
Bye, Richard.